Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon. So let me share screen, share. So some of you guys have gone back home to your hometown. Ada yang dah balik?
Tomorrow, sir.
Tomorrow? Oh, okay.
Esok, sir.
Esok, okay. Okay, for some reason my computer is not working that well. I need to so be patient with me a little bit. Hopefully we can get through this because I need to cover certain things that will be in the mid-semester test. So mid-semester test will tentatively be the week after you come back. So it'll be in the next class, the mid-semester test. So can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir, can, sir.
All right. So if I open AutoCAD, in this case, I'm using 2023 version, even though I have 2026 also, but this computer is a bit old, maybe 8 years or older, so I guess 2023 will be much better to run. All right. So let's draw something here. I open a drawing, empty file, but this is based on a certain template. So template is something that we can do if we want, but I think for now just going to just use this template. Well, we have a template. Actually, if I go to home and under layers, this template is already built with, or I already save it as a template together with a lot of these layers. Some layers are what I made. Some, for some reason, the system or the AutoCAD build the layer itself, especially like these depth points. Usually we don't create this thing, but it's automatically created. Okay, but a lot of other will be something that I created and use it here. All right. So for other stuff on the layers, you can just click on layer properties. And give it some time. So this box will come out. So you see when I click on the pull down menu over there, I see a lot of layers, and actually it's the same thing here. But there are a lot more information you can get here rather than just the name. Okay, this bulb, like a menthol thing, is for on and off. And the sun next to it is for thaw and freeze. Okay, so usually if you want to save memory, it's better to use freeze and thaw. So if you freeze something, the computer will forget that something for a while. But it's not deleting it completely. But it is storing it somewhere that will reduce the amount of memory. Here we have line type is also important, but before that, this plot. There are some people who said when they wanted to create the output PDF or something like that, some things are not plotted or not printed. So one of the culprit will be because those things are in this layer, def point. So check whether your layers are plottable or not. Okay. So usually most of the user defined layers will be plottable or printable. But this def point is usually the system generated. So for some reason it's not printable. So make sure you do not have it over there in that layer. Okay, and then for the line types, we know that in engineering or technical drawings, we have different line types that are used for different application, different purposes. So let's take a look at it. Maybe you have seen this by your own after you saw my video before. So here we have a bunch of pretty much all the line types available in AutoCAD is available here, but initially you have only continuous. So usually if you only have one or a few, you want to add more, so you go to load and you have everything here. So if you want to work with ISO, everything is in metric, so you choose line types that have ISO in the name. And for those without the ISO, will be most probably 4 inches. For if you're working in inches, so this is the kind of line types that you have to choose. For example, for the center line, so you have 3 options here: center, center 2, center X2. So this will be center lines for inches. So if you want to do center line for metric or in millimeters, SI unit, standard international, so you have to use the long dash, short dash. Long dash, short dash. So this will be our center line. So there's nothing center written there, but this is the kind of line for center line. All right. So as you see, we have center here, and it is selecting these line types. As you can see, this is the line type, long dash. Oh, we can solve that. Long dash, short dash. Okay, so this is the one that is selected. Okay, which is correct. So usually we have center line, continuous line for lines that are behind certain object. They are not supposed to be visible. We call that hidden line. Hidden line basically when hidden. Is there any hidden line here? So no hidden line. So and this one, this hidden line. So if I click on that, so this will be hidden line, the short dash. Okay, so that's the situation here. Maybe if you look in my video about layers, we also have the situation where we can click on layer stage manager, and we can see some of the things that that are available here. We can create a layer here, layer state manager, layer states, or we can just import. For example, if I need to import, so import is taking it in. If you create something new, you can go to export. Okay. So if I import, I will look for something with the layer states. Layer states. So I need to find where I store that layer states. For example, okay, let's see. Okay, so these are layer states. So if I want something in inches, I can select that. So at different semester, I will create something different or maybe similar, but I will name it something else. So that's how we can create inches, layer states. So this I created this thing a long time ago. So even now I can call it back and import it into my drawing. Unless I create a template, or in this case, this is the ready-made template. So meaning those layers are already integrated in this file or template. Okay, so let's draw something here before we go to the real topic that we want to cover. So let's create something. I'm not sure whether it's say using polyline. Let's create something like from here. Okay, can hide this somewhere. Maybe put it over here. Okay, and then okay, that is. So I want to use polyline and create something not too big. Such as this one. I can turn on this one to help me. So every 30 degrees. So say I point at that line and then type maybe 200. Okay. Zoom in a little bit. Pan it to the center. And then maybe go to the left. Another like 350, I guess. Then go. So this one I'm using polyline. So can go at a very awkward angle. For example, I want it to be maybe 350, 650, 664, and the angle. Okay, so if I have something like that, maybe at a different. So I'm gonna use this thing, add sign 654, and then I can use the less than symbol for the angle. So here I want to put maybe negative 35. Okay, so that will bring it down below here. Then go to the right. Okay, maybe 350. It's not pointing in the. So just hit escape. Then again. So hit escape again. 350. Then hit enter. Maybe from here I want to create an arc, and go to arc. Maybe create an arc like that. Create another arc like that. In that beautiful. So you can specify the maybe that is 200. Okay. Maybe create another with the known center. So center is that way. Maybe 1 to 5, and it's going this direction. Maybe that much. That much. And then you want to go back to line. So this is just for fun, I would say. Okay, and then you go here by 300. Then you want to go back to that. You can go click there, or you can just right click and go close. Okay. So I don't know what this shape is, but it sure looks weird but interesting. Weird but interesting. This is kind of tajam or sharp. Maybe you want to do like a fillet. So you can click that fillet. Maybe select some radius. Let's set a radius of say 30 or 25 or 25. So you can click here and here. So that will make it less tajam or less sharp. Less sharp. Maybe even over there you can also do the same thing. Mana tadi? Fillet. Ada dua. Fillet boleh, or the next one you can use chamfer. Chamfer for maybe for this one. So chamfer, you can set the distance. For example, distance maybe 25 and 25. So okay. Maybe I undo that for now and go back to chamfer. Set the distance 25 is good. And then the next one is also 25. So the first one, say this one, second one, that one. So chamfer will trim that thing, but unlike this one, it will make it like this. So it cuts in the 25 from this direction and 25 in the next direction. Okay. So if I chamfer over here, so I'll chamfer 25 here or 25 there. Usually we'll set it at the same distance, or maybe set the angle at 45 or something like that. All right, so those are the thing, but everything seems, because I use polyline, everything is still intact and continuous. Everything is still, it is still a polyline. So I can move this thing, say, if I say, let's move this thing, this part to 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so when I zoom all, so that sharp corner will be at 0, 0. Okay, so at the axis, or use it as universal coordinate system. Okay, so and maybe over there we can also make it less tajam. So back to fillet of fish. Maybe you can change the radius again, make it 50. Now trim that, trim here. Okay, ain't that beautiful? Ain't that beautiful? So once you have got to this point, we can also add another complexity. We can add maybe, I guess one thing I maybe have not utilized is polygon. Polygon. So here, polygon, there are many types of polygons, many ways to do polygons. So, for example, it's a six-sided. So six-sided is a hexagon. So we type in the number of sides 6, hit enter, specify polygon. Okay. So if you can read the instruction down here, or you can right click, and actually we have another option here. Instead of specify the center of polygon, we can also click edge. So if I click edge, this will be the first way or method to use a polygon. So here I can say click here, can create the according to the edge, the length of the edge. Okay. So for example, I click here and specify it is 150 or 100. Okay, so that's one way. Another way, if I specify 6 also, maybe it's the default here now is already 6. So I just hit enter. And then I can say, let's create center of polygon, which will be actually center of some kind of a circle. So, but there are two other ways. So this will be the second way, inscribe in a circle. And the other one, circumscribe about a circle. So we'll see the difference. We'll see the difference. So if I go inscribe in a circle, so the center is still there. So I can specify a certain distance. For example, here maybe 50. Okay, so that will be this one. And then another one will be also six-sided. And say I create the last one, circumscribe about circle. Actually, from the name, you know how it'll be like. So I point also in the X direction, and I type same, which is 50. I think I move a little bit. This one, yeah. Let's redo that. Maybe make it bigger. So click here. I mean, this is six-sided. Click somewhere and then say inscribe. So a point over there. Let's make it 100 now. 100. And then another one. This one. Let's choose the same center, which will be over here. Circumscribe. So point somewhere and then type 100. 100. So you see, it'll be different. Okay, and let's create a circle, different color, circle, boleh dah hijau, and hopefully you can get the same center here. We can use this part to get that center, and then specify the radius to be 100. Okay, boleh nampak. We can change that to different color. Make it thicker. Okay. And maybe change the line type also. All right. So this is this one. So that one is radius is 100 or diameter is 200. So that diameter is 200. Can go to annotate, make some changes there, modify, maybe not 100, 10. That 10. I don't know whether it's too big or what. Primary unit, change that to period. I think that's about it. That's about it. And once I click close, that changes will take place, hopefully. Yeah. So that's good. So usually the size of the arrow and the height of the text should be the same. Okay, so maybe one other change to make is for the text line, make that a bit bigger, maybe put a 3. Lines, make this a bit bigger, 3. And yeah, make that 3 also. So, yep. And we can put a center mark for this one. So that will be good. So center mark, if you wanted to change, you can go to properties and change this line type scale. Say like try 2. So not good enough, maybe 3. Yeah, I guess 3 is good. 3 is good. Okay, so usually you want it to be something like that. Yeah. All right. Any question? Ada soalan? So as you can see, this is the circle, and this hexagon is made circumscribed inside a circle, or circumscribed in a circle. Sorry, inscribed in a circle. So this one is using inscribed in a circle. So basically, what you get is going to be the distance between across what you get is across points or corners, AC across corners. So this distance will be across corners. So maybe I did not get the correct points. Maybe I get the tip of this one. So that is not right. So I'm gonna turn on the quadrant, I would say. So that's already turned on. So let's get this linear part. Okay, that quadrant and that quadrant. So done. So here for this inscribed polygon, this value is called across corner, AC. Whereas for this one, that value, I'm gonna turn on intersection, so that's already turned on. So that value, that 200 is actually from this one to that one. Okay. Okay, one thing about dimensioning, you need to also put them so that it will not be too crowded, and for so that the main thing is to have clarity and not to be too crowded, so until you cannot tell which is which. Okay, for radius and for diameter, so this one is for diameter, you have to put it slanted. You cannot, so this one cannot be like this. So this is wrong. Okay, jangan mengaku belajar di UTM kalau buat macam ni. So saya tak mengaku pelajar. Ya ke? So this one is also wrong. So cannot do like that. So if you are a true student of technology, engineering, so you have to put it something like that. So this is acceptable. This is acceptable. So this is great. Okay.
Sir, sebab apa, sir?
Itu dia punya standard. Okay. That's the standard. Okay. I know you will look, if you search in the internet, there are so many things that people do wrong. So, but if you follow the standard, you know that this is the right thing to do, not this one, or not perfectly. So cannot be perfectly vertical or perfectly horizontal. Okay, other than that, it's okay. For diameter and also radius. Okay, so for polygons, no matter how many sides we are talking about, so you can either here we specify the, so we actually give here lah. So it's either some situation, your polygon you want to specify it by the edge, berapa panjang edge ni atau sisi. Okay, so polygon dia semua kena sama lah. Kalau sini pun kena 100 lah. Kalau yang tak sama tu mungkin segi 6 je, tapi it's not polygon lah. So polygon, all the sides must have the same length. Okay, so that's the definition of a polygon. Okay, so let's say if you take one of this bad boy, I just copy. Let me copy this one, put it somewhere here. Okay, one is enough, and maybe I can just rotate it a little bit. Here the center of rotation buat katakan tengah ni. Okay, kita putau sikit lah, putau. Tak salah berapa degrees pun, katalah 30 degrees. That looks pretty much the same thing. So kena ulang balik. Okay, so dia kata specify ni. Tekan kita buat secara free lah. Macam tu lah. Alright, so let's so we have this outer profile, and then we have inner profile. Maybe this is a hole, ada lubang, and maybe we add also here. So if I make a circle, I want it to be, so try to use your apa nama ni, O snap, object snap, O snap, to identify this is the center. So you want to share the same center because this is going to be apa nama? Concentric. Okay, so let's make this into same object. This one. Okay. Okay, so this one, if you want to know some information about it, so you can just right click and go to properties. So here, you know, this one has a area of this thing. So let's say, let's change the radius to 50. So the diameter will be 2 times radius lah. So circumference pun dia bagi situ, area dia bagi ya. Okay, so you can do some mathematical calculation lah. If you know the radius, what would be the circumference, the perimeter, what would be the area for this thing. So area for bulatan ya, pi d square over pi d square je, pi d square ataupun pi r kuasa 2 pi r square. So if I open up my calculator, I have a calculator here. Lama, lambat sikit. In the meantime, okay. So if I want to calculate the area, pi d square over 4, ataupun kalau kita tahu our r is 50, so pi times 50 square, mana square? So 785, so which is here lah. If you can zoom in a little bit, 7853.98 lah. So that's okay. You have to identify lah what is the unit for that we are working in. So katakan this is supposed to be in millimeters. So that area will be 7853.9816 millimeter square, millimeter kuasa 2. Alright, boleh faham? So if I change this to 35, maybe cik sikit lah. Let's change that to 40 lah. 40. Nampak macam anggun menawan kat situ. Okay, what else should we add? Okay, maybe even the kotak lah. You can do the rectangle. Okay, rectangle. Rectangle pun we can do rectangle, the bisu-bisu punya rectangle, or square. You can specify lah. If you want to do a square, so katakan 75. So if I just click anywhere, not in the 00, so I have to use add, and then say the square is 75. Okay. So here, if I if I check that will be 75. This one will be 75. Okay, so if you click anywhere at random point, your coordinate command must have that @ sign. So if I click on F2, okay, mana F2. So when I do the mana ni? So like this one. So I have to have that @ sign or alias sign before I do that. Unless I do that over in this place. So in this case, if I start from 0, 0, 0,0, so I want it to be like 100 and by 100, or 125 by 125. So I can do like that. Okay, I can just do it like that. Okay, so let's probably move this over here. If you want to maybe turn this from a square into something else, you can just click on here and stretch it. Stretch that direction, or whatever direction, or this will become a rhombus. Okay, so we can do that. Maybe add another 50 there in that direction. So if I dimension it, so that one would be 175, whereas this one stay at 125. Okay. So if I want to, I want to delete this, and leave those for now. If I want to know that how long this thing is, so I can just click here. One way is to go to properties, and that length is already shown here. So I will check that is 32, or about 32, 33, the length. Area pun dia beritahu. But the area here will also eat up this place, is disregarding the existence of that thing. Okay, kalau saya klik ini sekali, dia tak boleh cerita, varies. Okay, so itulah cerita dia. If you this one is polyline, so if you made this using line, so maybe I turn that into lines and other stuff. So now, so this is not polyline anymore. So if I select all this thing, unselect that. Okay, not like that. So if I try to play later, select that, this one, this one, this one. So if I want to know the length, tak boleh, it doesn't show you. So in this case, you need to turn it back to polyline. So by using the join command, and pick everything lah sini. Pick everything yang bercampur, yang bersentuhan. Yeah, I think this one you cannot connect. Because okay, if I click, so now this part will be all joined and becomes pretty much a polyline, back into polyline. It becomes back into polyline. And if I look back to the properties, it shows you back 32, 33. Okay. Okay, and another way to do that is go to here. No, this one. And the measure, then go to area. Okay, and then right click and choose object. Okay, so you see it eats up all the internal shapes. So this is the area shown, the shaded area. So area is 318 200, and the perimeter. So the perimeter, the length of this line is 32 33. Penghampiran ya. Okay, ada soalan setakat ni. So that is one way lah, one way. If you want to take into consideration the holes here, the two holes. Okay, katakan kita ada tambah. Ni pun satu shape juga kat sini. Kita bagi shape lah sikit. Taklah satu, tak tahulah apa ukurannya. And make this same color. Okay, tak apa different color tapi tebal. So say if I want to know the angle, the place that is solid without these three holes. If I want to find area of that place, so I need to go to add area, and then cannot add like that, so you have to go to object. So you choose this first polyline, which is the outer one. Okay, that's good. So everything's green, but you see even the internal part will also be shaded. So you don't want that. You want those excluded. So then you go to right click again or click here. You can also click here, subtract area, and you can click on object and you choose this object. CG Loro Telu. Any Japanese here? Okay, so now the green will disregard the three shapes internal to it. Okay, and then when you're done, you can right click or hit enter. Let me try hit enter. So it will tell you that the area is now it's not 32 33, but total area is 26 262 381. Okay, so that will be the area of the solid or the green one, area of the green color shade, green shade. Okay, so that's one other way lah, another way. Exit. So the last way, so I think it's hard to just use the the properties. I think you cannot get that information using this way. So you have to use this one. Use area and do some subtraction and something like that. But another way, I guess the last way. Okay. The last way will be okay. Before that, another not so popular way is to type list. But this one is also limited in its capability. So list I click there, and let me try to click here as well. But this one probably, so yeah, this information 32, 33 is for the outer layer lah. Outer layer. So you cannot tell to disregard the internal part. So if you want to know the outer layer, or maybe something that you already know. So we know that this is 100 on each side. So by right, the length of this thing should be 600 but 6-sided end. So if I type list and click on this one and hit enter or space bar, so the perimeter should be 600, and this is what is shown, and the area is also calculated for the hexagon. Okay, but to have something on the outer and disregard the internal part, I think even list cannot do that. So properties cannot do that. So it's either use this one area, or the last way to do it is to go to use hatch. Let's use hatch. Okay, so when you activate hatch, so it asks you to pick in, some part. So I want to pick part that, so this one, I guess this one is the default way, and it's probably the easiest to use. So especially is you need some close area, close loop on the outside. So I just click anywhere here on the part that I think should be the solid or the place of interest. And if that shape looks like what you want, I think you can just be happy with it. You can change other shape here, like this one or this one. Usually for general shape, you use NC31, and you can just make this larger. What if I make that 2? This is angle 5. Okay, so that this is angle, turn that to 5. So the angle of the slanting of the can be changed. This one, so you can change as much as you can. You want maybe 8. Okay, or you can also choose solid color and go by layer. Or you can also change other different layers. Okay. Kenapa nak? Cantik juga. Purple. Okay, so yeah, if you are happy with what you get, you can click OK, OK. And if you want to know the area and stuff, you can click on that. And I guess there's a bunch of other ways to do it. You can go to properties, and again, I guess the cumulative is 26,262,381. I guess pretty much the same thing as when you go use the measure area thing. 262,381. Okay. All right. Any question so far? Ada?
No, sir.
Tak ada, boleh. All right. Okay, say you want to put this in the what namanya, your title block or actually drawing sheet, drawing sheet. So over here it's already ready, but I don't see my drawing yet. It's not coming because I guess I forgot to include the viewport. Viewport. So viewport, you can type in negative viewports, or just click on this rectangle. But there are other shapes as well, polygon, object. But for the most case, using rectangle is good. So I can create to create my viewport. Say from okay. But before that, let me change this to something else, like border. Okay, then only go back to layout and click that and make the viewport. Okay, once you do that, then only the drawing starts to appear, and down here you can click on paper to go into model. So you want to go back to paper space, you click on model and you okay. So when you are in the models space, the viewport will be highlighted, will be will look thicker. So let's either do over here, or you can double click in the drawing area here inside the viewport. So you can click inside the viewport and this one will come out. And once you are in the viewport and model space is active, like this one, you'll see the scale, drawing scale down here. So currently is at 0.133. This is relative to the full scale. So you click on the arrow next to it. So it's not following any custom scale. So let's see if 1:1. So that will be too big. Make it smaller. So 1:2 means 1/2. So 1/2 sama juga 1/2. So which is half scale. So let's see, half scale still not good enough. For 1/4 is a quarter scale. It's not getting there yet. So how about 1/5? Almost. We can try to shift over here. So if you think this is good enough, I guess, yep, I don't blame you. I guess 1/5 is the scale, 1/5. Okay, so you can go back to, you're done with that. You can go back to paper space. And I guess from here, we can also add some some information. If you want to add the dimension, I guess perhaps putting the dimension in this, that's 325. Maybe this is good. Well, I don't know. That should be 100. Okay, maybe here to here. That would be 100. Okay, so but that those the size of the dimension is too huge. So you can go back to here and maybe play around that. Definitely guess this one back to maybe 3, arrow size 3. Okay, so Maybe this is 1, 1 and 1. Okay, I guess not showing any improvement. Let's see if this one will work. Okay, so need to click on that. So this is to update, and yep. So let's try another piece here. Forgot what that's supposed to be. Maybe over here. This one. So just add a few. You're not supposed to go beyond the title block here. Okay. All right. Then for the title block, if you need to fill out the information, you can double click. And one way is to edit it. So you can go edit here, and maybe add here, maybe homework 0. So this is just for also multiple stuff, goofing around, So since now we know that our general skill is something, so we can put this is 1/5. Okay. So here I can put my name. So put Donald J. Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Any fan of Donald Trump here? Okay. And then yep, I guess if you are satisfied, you can just click on the check mark here to close, save everything to the title block, and those information will appear. Okay, and if you are satisfied and you're ready to print, so you can go to plot preview. Another thing here, I guess, the frame here for the logo, but let's see. Let's go to plot preview first and see if we like what we see. So give it some time for it to think. So you zoom in, zoom out. So you see when we print this thing, the frame around our logo will not be visible. So if you like it that way, that's fine. But if you want to have that thing, maybe exit for now. There's a command. I'm not sure whether this one will work or not, but we can try. It's called image frame. So currently it's at 1. So let's see if I put back still at 1. And try to plot preview. So yeah, I don't know. Supposed to work. I guess it has something to do with the way we insert the logo. But I think the logo is much better in this way, because the other way is using some attach. So that one, if your logo is not moving together with your drawing, it's not in the same folder, so it won't appear anymore. If once you have done the PDF, that's fine, but on the DWG itself, that will be a problem, and that will pose a problem when you submit your work to your professor or to your client. Your client do not have the logo in their folder, so unless you give it together, two files, one the drawing and also the logo, but that will be not very friendly, I would say. So check this if everything seems to be correct and okay, so you can just right click and plot. So plotting, this one is using a PDF plotter or printer. So we are just getting a PDF lah. So if you want to really plot to a plotter or a physical printer, so you have to choose that lah. So if I choose a different place, maybe this one, maybe homework, HW, homework. Like this one is homework 0, just playing around. So here, if I choose the right year, homework, so I have this this thing. So sometimes it is rotated, so you have to rotate it until you get the right orientation. And I think this looks good. What do you think? Okay. So, but in exam, maybe you have to put all the dimension, or maybe in the exam they'll say just put like 5 dimensions, and then you're good. But in real life, you have to give enough dimensions so that because these dimensions are not just for show. People in the production floor will have to use this thing in order to produce the product. So putting this thing is not just for show. It is crucial. And then when they want to check for quality and things like that, they also need to refer to this drawing. Okay. Now back to here. If you create another, maybe I have not shown you in live. I'm sure I showed you in the recording or on YouTube, but here I just show you again. If you have empty layout, just like this one, with no specified ready-made title block or drawing sheets. So you have to usually it's already coming together with a viewport, so you don't want it. You don't want that viewport, so you do away with that. Delete and go to page setup. You must be in the layout tab, page setup, and this is in layout 1. So you modify that. So here is where you select your your printer. So there are many type of printers. Even for PDF printers, there are many types. Some are better than the others, but I guess for simplicity, I'm just going to use Microsoft to PDF. You guys like simplicity? Simple life, simple life. So here there's a preview of what this thing should look like. So for A4, since I choose here A4, or it's already chosen A4, so the size is 210 and 297. But this is in portrait, so usually you set it in landscape more often than not. Make sure your scale is 1:1. You can also have other scales. You can also have like custom or fit to paper or even custom scale if you want. All right, you can also scale line width if you want. And then preview. Okay, once you preview, just now we saw the dashed lines tadi. But here in this preview, you don't see any dash line here, which is good. That would be the best. Yeah, like this one, there is the dash line. So I guess hopefully when we close this thing, those dash line will disappear. And click OK and close. Yes, they go away. Those lines went away. All right, so this is A4 paper, so you can also choose other paper sizes, and if you're ready, we can insert the title block. So click here. So here there are some title blocks already used recently. Otherwise, you have to click on blocks from library and go find that title block. So if it is not that yet, so click on that. Then go find the right directory. In this case, title block. Okay, but this one is in inches, so I'm gonna go to other years. Title block. Maybe another year. 2022 might be the best one. Where is it? I don't see any. Back to 2023. No title block. Where can I find my title block? Okay, 21, hopefully. Not here either. Yep, there is one title block. I guess this is the one you saw. And then, yeah, I think this is for A4. So I'm gonna click on that. And it's not showing yet. Yeah, okay, this one. So click on that once and release. So if you notice at the in the past I usually have to like eyeball macam agak-agak aja, agak-agak macam nak juling mata, or you can eyeball it, and I think that's not wrong. But if you want to be, since it says over there near the crosshair, specify insertion point. So here I would say now I would teach people to just type in 0,0. That will get you exactly where you need to be for that part. So I guess that would be the way to do. And now that we have this thing, this is something that we created, like changes, like this goofing stuff. And yep, Donald Trump. I guess we can change that. Tak nama siapa?
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. Oh, Biden. Joe Biden. Okay, Joe Biden it is. Okay, so if you are done, you can just click the check mark and save that, and do the same thing, like do the viewport thingy and get your stuff here. Again, you want to set the, so you double click over there and then set your thing. Just now we use 1/5, so let's see if 1/5. So once 1/5 seems perfect for this application, for this case. But maybe if you need some more space for dimension, things like that, and notes, so maybe you go further down the way. Maybe 1/6 would be good too. Not sure whether we can specify custom. Click specify custom. Then how do you add? Just 1/6, I guess. So is it like this? I don't know. Maybe let's try it. Otherwise, we have to delete this. So 1/6 is appear there. Maybe you have to move down, down the ranking, up a little bit, and let's see. You use that 1/6. So it's a little bit bigger. So now you have some space for you to add the the dimension. Otherwise, it'll be like too tight, like just now. So if you're done, you can just right click and go back to paper space. I think it's better to do the dimension in paper space now, because if you do the dimension in paper space, when you go back to model, you do not see that dimension. Okay, so but it depends. It depends. So like this one, if I double click and I want to use the newly defined 1/6, so you see those dimension will follow it, so you don't have to redo the dimension. Ain't that cool? What say you? Boleh? Sejuk cool. And maybe this one, I think it's best to, if you have this kind of dimension, to pull it outside of the object. I think. Okay, another thing here, when you talk about dimensioning, ni saya tak masuk topik ni. Mukadimah je. Melilau topik lain. Okay, for full circle, you do diameter. Okay. Okay, and then for radius, for circles that are not complete, boleh faham ini? Okay, so this is not complete radius, not complete circle. So you specify their radius, but the circle here, the hole in the middle there, so that is a complete 360 circle. So you have to specify the diameter instead of circle. Sebab kalau saya buat radius pun boleh, tapi ini orang cakap tak sekolah lah. Apalah pensyarah kamu tak sekolah je. Boleh gaduh. So, but this is also talking about the standard. No matter what standard you use, Amerika ke, Malaysia ke. So usually it's like that. For complete circle, you specify diameter. Other than that, radius. All right. Any question? I'm gonna.
No, sir.
No.
Ada. Okay. No. Good. No question means you understand how life works. All right. Let's go create another situation. Here, in this file, everything seems in this new file. Where's that new file? Thought I started a new file. Okay, there it is. New drawing, drawing 2. So here, let's cover the new topic lah. This one. Not sure if I have shared this with you. Maybe I shared with the other S1. But I'll put this in Ulen as soon as possible. Hopefully tonight. And that responding. So because this one will come out in the test. It's about orthographic or multi-view drawings. It is in this manner lah. In this manner. So it's something like object in the middle here. We can see what it will look like, or we call the view. So there are many views that is look at that thing perpendicularly or normally. You look at it normal. Normal means 90 degrees to it. Look at it dead center. Okay, so maybe you ask me, nowadays we have 3D drawing, things like that. What's the need for this thing? I guess it has some users, and maybe it also has some traditional or historical attachment to it, more than what is practical. I guess speaking about practicality, nowadays we have 3D drawings. Maybe it's not too relevant anymore, but maybe some people will be angry with me if I say that, if they hear me say that. But for completeness of teaching and learning, I guess for this topic or for this course, we have to learn about multi-view. So multi-view is basically if you put the object or the product in the middle of a glass box, so the image will be projected or can be projected to the surface. So how many surfaces does a box have? So a box has 6 surfaces. 6 surfaces. So when you open up the box, you can actually have 6 screen. 6 screen. Boleh bayangkan kotak, buka, hamparkan dia. So you can have 6 surfaces, 6 sides. All right, so let's say for each of the side, we have the view printed to it. So meaning we can see it from 6 different angles, 6 different views. However, usually we only draw 3, which is the most important thing is the front view, and then the top view, and then one of the sides view, either left or right. Okay. Take example on this in this slide. We have the L shape to be the front view. And then we have the plan view, which is the top, and then we have end elevation or end view, or actually this is side view. Okay. So this is talking about the same thing, but the way they present it, the presentation is different. So this is called the third angle projection, and whereas this one is a first angle projection together with the symbols. And sometimes the symbols need to be attached to the drawing sheets, or what we usually call the title block. Title block. Okay, so but what's the difference here? Usually, once you decide which view will be the front, so that will be the same in these two cases. So here the L is the front view, here is also the front view. But the plan, for the first angle, you look from the top of this L, but you draw it below or at the bottom of the front view. Okay, so this view on the left is actually what you would see if you look from the right. So you look from the right, you draw it on the left. So this is the situation or the principle or the law for first angle projection. Whereas in the third angle projection, if you look and see this thing from the left, or sorry, from the right of the front view, so you draw it in the right of the front view. So if you look something from the top and you see this, so you draw it on the top of or above the front view. So in a lot of sense, third angle is much better. It's making more sense than first angle. What do you say? What do you think about this thing? Do you like first angle or third angle? No idea, huh? Are you watching some movie? You can share the title of the movie with me. Anyway, or am I the only person left in this presentation?
First angle.
Okay, apa? First angle? What cakap first angle? Third? First.
Third angle.
Third angle. Okay, that is true. I agree with you. Third angle is much easier. When I was a student, I learned my professor, if I'm not mistaken, he didn't mention about this thing. So I didn't know anything about the term first angle or third angle, because I think he taught only this one. But when I started to work, start teaching in Johor Bahru, my supervisor said, okay, Shamsul or Anwar, you have to teach them this and this, first angle, third angle. So I started to ask myself, what are these things? So, and then I started to read from the books. So actually, this kind of stuff are already in the book. It is the difference in standards. In some part of the world, choose third angle, some part of the world, first angle. And probably there are other type of rules also. I'm not sure. Maybe there are other kind of confusion out there. But I guess for us, it's enough with these two, first angle and third angle. Okay, so this is some other examples. I guess these are third angle. So how about this one? So this one, is more about arranging it in terms of space. So at the end of the day, you need to know what is the view that you are looking. So in all honest practicality, I would say we would say this one is the front view. This will be the back view. This will be the top view, the side view. Okay, correct. But then again, if from engineering perspective, usually the front view is the view that has the longest dimension. So in this case, this one is probably will be selected as the front view, which many would disagree. Okay, but whatever it is, say this is the front view. You look from the top of this front view and you draw this view below or beneath the front view. So this is a telltale that this is a first angle. And a lot of European countries such as Germany, which is the producing country for Porsche, is following first angle. How about this one? So this one, say this is the front view. This is the front view. And this is top view. If you fly a drone or an airplane or helicopter above, you will see something like this. But you draw this view below the front view. So this is also a telltale that this is first angle. But this one, China, it is something that you would see if you look your eyes from here, from the right, and you draw to the right of it. So this is third angle stuff, third angle projection. So in this case, is a combination between first angle, third angle. But at the end of the day, we should be able to tell whether this is something that you see from the top or something you see from the side, right or left. Okay, similar here, you'll see the confusion over here. Okay, so the method I'm gonna show you here, just draw the lines and things like that, and then very quickly, and since you have the front view, top view, and also the side view, so if you draw straight lines to connect from each of the corners, of this thing, you will see they are related, they are connected. I remember now, if when I was a student, we have to draw this manually, and each of the corner will be labeled like A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3, and then you try to trace it where those things are, such as if I have then use pen here. So if this point is 1 and then 2, maybe 3 here, 4, this is just for example. So if in this third view, the top view, sorry, so 3 and 4 will be on top of each other. So here I have to put like 3, 4 for this corner. So 1 and 2 will be here. So 1, 2. So you have to trace something like that. But now I'm kind of lazy to teach something like that because I guess maybe there's other way to teach this thing, and we do not have to go through that that partner. Betul. I guess in the span of time that we have here, I'll try to finish by 4 o'clock. Let's take a look at this example, and I have to finish here. I'm just gonna keep that, and let's focus on this one. And here, okay. Oh, not this one. This one. So we want to go to drawing 2. So let's draw this thing very quickly. All right. We can draw the side of it. Let's go to home, layers. Okay, object 2. That's good. So let's draw from this one, front elevation. So I'm gonna use third angle. So front elevation. So we have this 110. So just point over there, 110. Then zoom in a little bit. Go up 30. Then go this way. I'm not sure by how much. So I'm gonna stop there. Then go up by 30 some more. Okay, 30, type 30. And then here I have this information. This is 65. 65. Okay, and then this one will go all the way down to that corner, which is similar to this one in this view. So this one I can just connect it. So I'm gonna use extend, so I can extend this thing. All right, and then we have these holes, square holes. Is it square or rectangular hole? So those will be different layer. And I use hidden. Where is hidden? So hidden. So hidden. This thing is 12 from here. So I'm gonna use this thing. I guess I need to turn on intersection. That's good. It's already on. So go here. Don't click anything. Just go to the left. You see that dash lines already appear. You type 12. Then go down until you get that X. So that is the intersection. So, and this thing is 42 in that direction. So I'm gonna just copy that. $42. All right, and I want this thing to be changed a little bit, so that you see a lot more dashes. Change the line scale here to 0.5. I think that's good enough. 0.5. Escape. So that'll be it for. So those are called hidden lines that show these lines because visibly they are not seen because we have solid here, solid walls. But it is there, so we can show it. Okay, for the top view, so just imagine how this thing will look like on the top. So we can draw that using Binaan. Binaan is for the construction, Binaan. Bina construct. So here I'm going to use what called ray. So I'm going to just point it upward from all the corners that I can think of, that I can see. Hit escape or spacebar again, go all the way up, straight up. This one is also important. And lastly, I guess that will be the last one. Okay, then we can also have a line. Maybe you can decide that line to be about, I don't know, maybe 40. Just simple line. Come on. Oh, not there. Create a line that is 40 from there, but all the way here. Okay. Then let's change back to the object, and I'm gonna. So since this here to here is 40, so I'm gonna set 40 there again and use this line. So this will be the kind of like border between this view and that view. Okay, so this one I want to change it to our object. Okay, and we know this thing is 70 in this dimension, so I'm gonna copy this one. Anyway, just go up there, 70. And then I guess we can have this connected, which is this line. And then that line is for the whole of this thing, from there to here. So imagine looking it from the top. And then what else? We have here to here is 58. So I can copy here again. This line again, copy. Okay. 58. 58. Okay, so maybe you have to trim something there. So, and then this line is over here. This line here goes until there. So from here goes here, and have to trim. So this one doesn't exist. Okay, so there's no line here. All right, so next I want to create this the hole. So we have a line. So this hole is on this line. So from there you go this way by 12. Okay, then that will be reach over here, and this is 34. That direction 34. Go here to meet there, and then supposed to be 34 also lah, and meet there. I think it's good. So that's the top view lah. Top view. I think that's should be enough for the third view. Top view. And then we need to go back to Binaan. Here I have create what we call mitre line, and this one needs to be 45 degrees, so I can change this one to 45. So that is my 45 degrees, so go beyond everything here, beyond the two views that we already have. So this line is 45 degrees, mitre line, mitre or meter, mitre line. So here I would say I can use maybe the regular line, doesn't have to be before here I can create using this ray here, so not many lines we have to create, and maybe last one is here. Okay, so you use ray line there, and then create this border kind of like gap, but it's not really necessary, but we can do that if you want. So from here it's about 40 until there. Then you can use this one. That is set, and then click here and to that side. We'll change this to our layer. Okay, this one is from the front. Okay, actually, actually should show it in this way, this side. So suppose, so front, left, and top. Front, left, and top. So how to do? Okay, how to do it? Okay, let's just delete this, and let's do the whole thing again. I mean, not whole thing lah. So to the left. Sebab ni front, ni left. You want to choose the side that will give you the most information. Yang mana line you get less hidden line, so that will provide you the most information. Okay, I guess from there we can create the. We can also use this one at 45 degrees. Is that 45 degrees? 90 plus 45. So I guess that would be good. Then this one, just from there, to the left, 40. Then you can use maybe just use this one also can. Here I can change the object to this one. Don't click anything, just get that O snap thing and type 40. Go down. Okay, sini yang menarik dia. So ni from here you can just use this line just as before, get the bucu-bucu lah, the corners, go until you meet the mitre line and go all the way there. Same over here, here, go all the way, meet here, and then go all the way. Actually, you meet over there. And then this line, just that bucu, same, go here. So you don't know until where. and also for the holes. So many lines can get you easily confused. So you need to be patient and try to ascertain which is which. So let's change to our object line or visible line, something like that. Actually, from looking from this place, you should get from there to here. So this line is this one. So to here. Then from there only we go up there and down here. Okay, and then close it for this one. So this one you need to padam lah. All right, so this is from that side, from the side, this side, and then we can add the apa warna tadi? Hidden. So hidden. So it's from here lah. Just trace which line is hidden. That one and also this one. So again, for the title block, for the binaan, maybe you can, so that won't be selected, so you can lock it. So I cannot lock, cannot unnecessarily change that. So if I zoom in a little bit, maybe I can say, let's choose this one and also this one, and change the line scale to 0.5. Okay, I guess that one works, and you can so for binaan I can freeze it so that I won't see. Okay, so that's the situation here lah. Situation here, and then you can put the apa namanya, dimension, but like I said, you put the dimension in the title block lah, in the drawing sheet panjang sikit, sheet. All right, also if you want to create this thing, it's called isometric drawing. Here the class on Tuesday, section 1, I did not teach that yet because guess I didn't have much time. But if you want to cover it this time, I think we can do that. But you have to do one thing here, these settings. You can go to any of the icons down here and go to the settings by right clicking, or you can also type these settings. These settings. Bukan di lauk. Ada peminat di lauk sini. Okay, and then go to snap and grid, and then here change to isometric snap. Okay, I think I will also share the the lecture on the notes on isometric together tonight, or as soon as possible. And here you can hit F5 and change it. Actually, it's also visible here. As you change down below here, here you can see, you can change it. Same thing. So if you hit F5, you can see the icon down there also changes accordingly. So for this thing, let's say I draw using what So let's say I use this blue one. So if this thing is so in isometric, so this relative to the horizontal line, so this angle is 30. This is also 30. So that's why over here you might want to turn on 30 for your polar tracking. So a lot of the thing is going to be in 30 degrees. So here that will be 70. 70. Okay, and then this one you do not know yet because it is a little bit weird working in isometric. So especially for the slanted lines or slanted angles. So even if I know this is certain degrees, it's not actually like that in the isometric view. So if I go there, 67, I mean that will be 1110, then go up 30, then go to the other side 58, then go up another 30, and then only you can use that 65. 65 and 70 minus 58 is going to be 12. So that one is 12. $65. Yeah. And then from here to here, then so I guess this is tricky. You can copy this from here to here. Okay, then copy this from there to here. Okay, then you create a line that will meet over there. Same thing here, meet over there. Okay. Okay, and then the rest you have to trim. So there you have but the whole your horses whole. So I guess you know this is 34 and 34 and 42. 34, 42, 34, and just close. And you can move this to over here for a while, and then move it again 12 and 12, let's say. Move it again from there 12 in this direction, then 12 again in that direction. So okay, that looks good, but you have this thing is 30, so I'm gonna copy this From there down 30. Okay, zoom a little bit in there. Add this edge. So the rest you can snip. Okay, so that's the isometric, not too difficult, is it? One thing you must be careful if I measure this angle, so say that is a 53. So if I do the same thing over here in the isometric, it is 35. So it's not easy. It's not the same. They are not the same. They are supposed to be the same, but in this is isometric. It's like a fake 3D drawing. So so if you want to do let's put this thing in the title block or drawing sheet. Okay, I'll finish in 10 minutes, inshallah. Sorry, I don't mean to tipu you guys. So layout, rectangular, from there to here, and right click, left click. Here, I guess half scale is good. That's already half scale. I guess maybe just stick with half. We try to make it work. Then double click outside of the viewport and let's try to dimension this thing. So if possible, if you have in this view, I guess let's just dimension things on the multi-view instead of on this thing. But just for the sake of learning, I think I'm gonna also do that on the see. So this is using the smart dimension. All right. So for this one, can click that first, and then on that one, okay, and put like that. Okay, and yeah. But what if you think you want to put the dimension on this one? Can I do it here? Oh, you can. Just put it like that first. I just click here and here. Okay, so this is called the align dimension. Align dimension. Okay. Okay, this one you also need to refer to the book lah. Book, please buy my book, so that hopefully I can become rich. Or you can also look in my notes. Hopefully there are notes, information from the notes as well. So after you have done that, you have to go here, I guess, click oblique, and then click this one, for example, and hit maybe 90. So 90 will bring it down like that. Okay, I like the text to be centered horizontal. That's the way I like it. I guess the rest can be good, can maintain. So again, you can lock it there, click here and select this one, for example, and this one, and maybe even this one. Right click and set to 30 degrees. Okay, this one maybe yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I guess I think I have teach this thing enough. So that's the important things. Actually, multi-view is covering not just the orthographic views, but multi-view is also covering the isometric one as well. And this is also part of the views that can be of help in us understanding about the object or the product. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing here. Maybe don't forget to always save your work, otherwise maybe this try to make this as your homework number 4. So this one I assign you, so please do this homework number, I guess this is number 4. So you can save this and submit this, produce the PDF and whatnot. Maybe submit both PDF and also the DWG. So yeah, stop sharing here. And what do we have here? Back to here. Do you have any question? Haikal, Aiman, you look like you want to ask something?
No, sir.
No. Huzaifah Arshak. So yeah, thank you very much for attending this lecture and keeping me company. Or do you want to give me your company? Okay. Whatever it is, you guys have a great break, and I will prepare the place in Yulen for that, so that you can submit your homework 3 and also 4. I guess homework 3 you already submitted, so homework 4. So you guys stay safe during the break and come back here in one piece and keep on learning wherever you are, and don't forget to help your parents, your brothers, siblings at home, and just be kind and humble and great persons that you are. Okay, folks, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum. Have a good one.
Thank you, sir.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Doctor.
you're
Salam,
welcome. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Doctor.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.